Ladies and gents of the world, I bring you the 2024 edition of Letshuoer's S12 Pro in-ear monitor. For all of you geeks out there, welcome. This is Trev. I am the Geekologist. Effect there. These will have the serial number etched on. If yours comes with an 8 on the end of it or at the beginning of it, then you're in line for a prize. There will be 2024 made, hence the 2024 model, to celebrate the 8th anniversary. They come in a 392 strand silver coated copper cable, which is rather heavy, and it has a modular plug. This is the 2.5mm balanced, but you can put a 3.5 or a 4.4 on them, and it's fairly easy to do. They also come with some rather fetching stuff to celebrate the 8th anniversary. This card. All these different tips. And look at this for super blingy. Yeah, you've got a keychain there with a few dog tags, and it comes with this charm that you put on the end. Yeah. Quite sumptuously packaged. £179 on Amazon UK, available next day delivery at the moment. But is it worth it? Well, I have a suitable alternative planar in-ear monitor to try these against. This is the KZ PR1 planar. When it first came out, it was around about the same price, but it's obviously gone down in price as it's been out probably over a year now. This is a 13.2 planar in-ear driver, but the KZ guys reckon that's the best driver you can get. So I'm going to try all the different connections, and I've got a FIO to do that. The M11's got 3.5 and 4.4. I've got the Aston & Kern AK380. That's a beaut, isn't it? And that is getting rather an antique these days, but it is still their original flagship, and that's got 2.5 and 3.5. The KZ only came as standard. Well, it's a pretty good cable. It's a cheap looking cable, but it's a pretty good cable. It only came with 3.5 as standard, so we'll be using the 3.5. There are three main types of in-ear monitors out there. The vast majority are dynamics. That's the oldest type of design. It's a push-pull magnet design, basically, and it hits the middle of a surface, which is known as a diaphragm. The planar is a thinner surface with thinner magnets that uses sound from more of the diaphragm. And so the sound waves are created a little faster. Electrostatic uses a much faster system over a much thinner surface area, which has no magnets and uses electricity, static electricity, to create a more uniform sound across a much larger surface. Dynamics traditionally, because of their push-pull, have a more dramatic bass effect, and some dynamics sound absolutely magnificent. The standard response of a planar is a much more detailed response in the higher frequency region, but at the cost of a slightly leaner bass sound, which some people prefer. Electrostats have a leaner bass sound again, and much more detail in the mid and high frequency range than the planars. The planars are said to be a compromise between the dynamic and the electrostats, almost, if you like, the best of both worlds. The 14.8mm driver diaphragm of the S12 is significantly bigger than the 13.2 driver in the KZ, but that doesn't necessarily mean very much, because the listening experience is in the ears of the beholder. For extended listening, this one